Hi everybody, and welcome to my review of Fallout 76. This is not going to be pretty. So I do want to point out very quickly that this is kind of a buggy mess. And so is the recording process. So as you'll notice, the video is not having the best frame rate. And I've already had a few freezes and stuff. So let's just get on to it, because while this is not a super bad game, I'm also not going to flat out say it's the greatest thing I've ever played either. It's not, but wow. And unfortunately, due to my setup, this is how I have to record this stuff. So, forgive me for it. But I'll say this, it's a weird experience. So right now we are at one of the camps that you can build in this game, thanks to this over here. I'm going to show you in a second. Partially, I'm also trying to make sure that everything doesn't freeze up on the camera or the game, which is a scary thing. I've already gone through like 3 attempts, and I had one freeze. Plus, I literally went through the floor. I'm not making this up. I went through the floor and then re-popped up back on the floor. So this has been kind of weird. So how do I even describe this game for a review purpose? To say, hey, maybe you should buy this, or as that one comment has been saying, this is the greatest Fallout game ever made. It's not the greatest Fallout game ever made. Whoever is saying that is lying to you. This is not the worst thing I've ever played, but at the same time, it is not the greatest thing I've ever played either. Oh my god. There are so many problems, and we're just going to have to go through them. First off, though, I do want to say that Logitech makes a really good camera, believe it or not. Oh, and look, now I'm dehydrated. This is something else I'm going to have to go through. So let's take a look. This is something else I hate about this game, is that right now I can't even just jump into a quest. I can't join people to do any fun things, because you have to spend so much time managing your items, your health, and everything. So let's just get drunk real quick, drink some boiled water, which, as you see, carries between 3 to 4 rads a pop. So this is not simple. Oh, and let's eat some canned dog food to keep the food up there, because that all affects including everything you see down there in the AP department. This is not a joke. This is how this game treats you. I mean, this is some serious stuff. And you have all of these effects. So this is not some simple little thing. So let's just jump into it. Okay, first of all, this is a lot like Fallout 4, but without the good shit. There are no NPCs, there are no player characters who give you quests or interesting points to, talk with. Everything you do is either finding a dead body, killing some crazy-ass creature called the Scorch, which is these raider things that have these raspy-ass voices when you do hear them talk, that are just scary as hell. And yet, I can't bring myself to really say that they're an impressive threat. They're not. They do have weapons, but I'll be fair to you. I've picked up so many pipe pistols from these guys, it's beginning to become ridiculous. It's kind of scary. Shotguns. I've just recently, in this playthrough, because I've done like 3 or 4 other playthroughs, learning the game and also just putting up with crap, just got my first laser pistol. I'm using, as you can see here, the gun, and it's pretty cool. Now, I do want to show this off real quick, so here, check this out. That is my, that's the Rocketeer outfit, and as you can see, it's pretty cool. Since I'm in a combat zone right now, it's pretty active. So here's the camp. As you can see, it's pretty basic. I am not trying to be, as one would call, I'm not trying to do anything major. I'm just living day to day. in this world, and most of it is spent just trying to get the resources necessary. So let's look what we have here. We have the workers, the Tinkerer's workbench. That's where you make all your ammo. We have an armor workbench here. Sorry. Then we have the cooking station, and right here we have a weapons workbench. This is pretty much all I need to be self-sufficient. We have the stash box, this is where all your stuff goes, and of course a bed. Let me close the door real quick so I can get a little rest and hopefully get the the well-rested bonus. Now, all the stuff you encountered in the first Fallout is here, like 4 and stuff, but it doesn't feel anywhere near as good. I definitely feel like many other people that the lack of player characters that we can go up to get quests that aren't, you know, some robot or something really hurts this game a lot. And no, I did not plan it like this. She really does sleep like that. The other way is you see her midriff, and she's pretty good. And I didn't even go for the biggest. Oh, there we go. We got the perk. Well, I think we got the perk. We got something. Oh, yeah, there we go. We got the perk. You feel well rested. And as you can see here, you can decorate it however you want. And look at that. That is my wall. That's another wall. And the walls, everything you build has a strength. I've actually seen one of these scorches kill my freaking walls. It's not funny. And that's the problem. Now, in 4, you know, you didn't have too much of a problem with the thirst and hunger system. And you could just explore to your heart's content. You can't do that in this game. And, you know, I've even seen other players that I've talked to say the same thing. This game is better with other players. I'm not going to deny that. Because it's the truth. It really is. But here's my thing. This game right now does not have that stuff going for it. I really regret saying that. This game does not have a whole lot going for it right now. And that is the biggest problem. Everything is really micromanaging everything. You really can't go and explore. I mean, I am literally stuck right now in a certain spot, just trying to get enough supplies so I can keep going. And as for my camp here, I have to store it and then rebuild it somewhere else, and that takes caps. So let's have a look at the map. And that's the other thing. Finding this map took a while too. I regret saying that, but it's the truth. This is a hard-ass map to find. Look at that. You can find some characters and stuff, and it's the truth. Finding this map is hard. It's pretty tough. Now notice something else. I have no thing that says, you know, what the hell. Oh, there's the mode, but nothing. There's fast travel. I was always wondering how the hell you did fast. Well, cat, I'm not interested in fast traveling that soon. But I didn't even know there was fast travel. All I knew is that when you died, you got to fast travel to a certain location. And as you can see here, it's a pretty big-ass game. I mean, this map is huge. And that is the first real, in my opinion, problem here, is how big this map is, and that you're penalized for using everything. You're penalized for using, you know, points to move your, you know, to move certain stuff, to do this, to do that. It gets really annoying after a while. Here, people are like, whoa, is it 68? Wow. The highest level I saw like 2 days ago was like 40 something. So this is pretty good. I mean, people are playing it. They are getting through, but to be fair, really, I'm just going to probably play this until I run out of trophies to get stuff with. And try to make as much of an opinion of myself, but I don't feel overly impressed with this game anymore. I really can't. It's really hurt to say that, too, because I was actually kind of excited. My only reason for buying the game was, you know, one simple question. Can I still play single player? And the answer is yes, but it's, dare I say it, it's not recommended. This is a really, really tough game to play. It's a nightmare at some points. I've encountered a whole lot of crap that will kill you in a matter of minutes. I'm not making this up. And the other part is that, you know, you have no pause. The VAT system, which worked really good in the previous games, is a piece of crap now. It doesn't work. It can just be used for like quick targeting and stuff. That's it. It sucks. It does not function. Then there's the whole PvP thing not working. I've been lucky enough not to get into it. I have been invited into a few parties. A couple of times I've accepted. But most of the time, I'm just so busy trying to stock up on my own supplies that I honestly cannot take party requests. That's how bad this is. This is kind of a very weird game to talk about because it just feels so underwhelming. And I haven't even gotten that far in, not only in the story, but in environments. Like I said, I am literally scrounging every damn thing I can. And look at this. You have to find these logs and then scavenge wood. And I think I've already scavenged that piece. Here we go. Is this one? Yeah, look here. Log. Gather. Yep. See? This is how sick. Oh, man. I do wish my camera did a little. Oh, we found fire cap finally. So, yeah, you can definitely see how serious this is. And this is sometimes all I'm doing. I spent literally all of Sunday just scavenging everything I could while trying to avoid scorching everything. Let me put this mildly. The enemies in this game are pretty easy. I have just this little pistol right here, this little pipe revolver, and this thing can do some damage, but you knew there was a but coming, but it's got 6 shots. And I have seen scorched feral ghouls and even some super mutants literally spawn. I'm not making this up. Literally spawn in droves. The smallest party I've ever seen has been about 3 individuals. Let that sink in. 3 individuals. The highest is almost 20. And I saw one group of feral ghouls kill a Protectron and a super mutant. And they just spawned one after another in a line of almost 12 separate people with only 3 losses. I had to climb a wall and then pray to God they wouldn't come at me, and while at the same time I'm trying to put a stim pack in. So that's how bad this is. This is not a perfect game. This is not a good game. And there's just too much damn missing. Everything requires level, crafting, resource management. Your guns have levels. Your equipment has levels. You are screwed. I remember all the customization in 4, and it's not here. This game hurts to play sometimes. In my case, though, I'm going to play it because the single player seems to be the only way you can really get in. Sometimes I link up with some people and have a little fun, but otherwise, what can I say? This should have been a single player game with more stuff added in, and it's not. I think they really screwed up on this one. This is just my first review, but I feel I have to be honest and give this game a, dare I say it, and I regret saying this, but this is my review. I'm giving it a 6. That's it, a 6. Unless it improves and I can actually report something more, this is a 6 game. That's it. I'm sorry. I don't recommend it to anybody, but some people will like it. I will admit that. There are some good things, but there's just not enough. I'll see you later with probably review 2.